All right, welcome. So if you're new, I'm Grisel with Home Shala. We thank the Parkinson Foundation for the grant so we can offer these classes at no cost. I'll send the recording after the class. I'll also include a testimony there if you can take a moment to do that so Melinda can add it to the grant report. All right, so finding a comfortable seated position right at the front of your chair here. Begin by just kind of shifting the weight a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right, maybe a little bit forward and back. And then try to level your body even on both sit bones. Use the hands on the legs to help you push yourself up into a more of a tall position. Shoulders gently coming down the back. See if you can lengthen through the crown of the head. At this point, I'm moving away from the back of the chair. Unless I'm tired or my back is very achy, it's okay to be in the back. Otherwise, just trying to engage our postural muscles. Begin to find three-part breath or Durga Pranayama. That's where you expand the abdomen, the ribs, the chest as you inhale. And as you exhale, letting the tension go, relaxing the muscles in your face and shoulders as best we can. Continue allowing the breath to deepen, and the attention to come to the body. Notice if there's any area in the body that is seeking attention. So it could be something like it feels tight or rigid. Maybe there's a little ache or discomfort, right? And maybe there's nothing going on, but just paying attention and kind of doing a body scan from the head all the way down to the toes. As you continue to deepen the breath, see if you can soften around any areas that are seeking your attention. See if on the next exhale you can relax a little bit more. Maybe bringing the tongue to release from the roof of your mouth, the lips to open just slightly. We're going to start today with right nostril breathing. So taking your hand, your left hand, so this hand for you, and closing your left nostril with your thumb. So I just put the fingers pointing up like an antenna. I close the left side of the nostril and I go in and out through the right only. So we're beginning our practice. This is our sun side, our energy side. So we're trying to awaken the body and bring a little bit of energy. See if you can breathe a little deeper as that air comes in through the right. Do 2 more rounds. And then slowly releasing the hand down. All right, we're starting with breath of joy. So breath of joy really wakes us up. And if you know it, just go ahead and do it. Don't even wait for me to explain it. But the movement of the arms is like this. You close the hands in a gentle fist. They come into the front. They come into the side. They go up. And then you're going to bend a little bit forward and bring the arms back. And the hands open. When they go back, they open. So fist, fist, fist. Open the hands as they go down and back. The breath is 3 short breaths with those movements. So it's 3 short inhales and a long and exhale. And see if you can do the sound nice and loud. So breath in, breath in, breath in. Again. In through the nose, 3 short, out through the mouth. Last one. And then come back to center. Bring the hands on top of your legs. Take a moment. Just notice what happened to the body when you did that. You might feel tingly, kind of warm energy flowing through the body. You might feel like an increase in heart rate, like a little waking up in the afternoon. All right, we're going to start warming up the hands first. So open, close. And do one where you open one and close the other at the same time. Very good. All right, rotate the wrist around and around. Bring them the other direction. Push the hands out, if you're putting like a stop sign, and then alternate, lower one set of fingers down or one hand down and then the other one. And one goes up, one goes down. Try not to move the arms, only the hands are moving. Very good. Put that stop sign again. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring the hands to touch and then bring the hands all the way in into heart center. Rub the palms together. Feel a little bit of heat in the hands. Go in between the fingers as if you're washing your hands. Go on the outside of the hands if you're washing the hand on the top. And then come all the way along the arm. Again, as if you're kind of washing your body. And then do a little tapping up above the arm and all the way down. Go back, rub the palms together. As if you're washing your arm in and out, right? That's inside and the outside. And then tap, tap, tap. Come back to center, rub the palms. I want you to stop. And when you stop, I want you to connect with what you're feeling in your arms and your hands. Notice if you feel anything. And then compare to the legs. Notice how that might feel different. All right. We do a little circle here in the belly. And then we do a little tapping. We'll come up towards the ribs on the side. And then as if you're kind of washing your body, just kind of like all the way around towards the kidneys and up. And then tap again. So we alternate between those two. Come down through the sides of the legs, the top of the legs, the inside of the legs. And then again, so if you're just kind of washing the body, just cleaning it up. Lift the leg, tap, and then just go up and down. Again, tap on the other one, and then up and down. All right, circles around the knees, no tapping. Try to stay with your body, whatever's going on, right? Try not to be distracted by other things, just stay here, right? It's only an hour. Tense from the feet to the face. Curl the toes under, lift the heels off the floor. Exhale, relax. Again, from the feet to the face. Tight, tight, tight. Let it go. Again. We have a lion's breath next. So you're going to stick your tongue out. Inhale. Again, inhale. One more time. Come back to center. Tap in the face. All the way around. Tap the crown of the head all the way around the hairline. Wake up, rain, wake up. If you like the affirmations, right? Some people don't, but if you do, maybe you repeat, whether out loud or in your head. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I have peace and strength today. Come and tap your chest. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I have peace and be strong today. Finish tapping and lower the hands. Allow the eyes to close for just a moment. Notice, you might feel vitality, right? Body awakening as you give it a little bit of attention. All right. We wake up the feet. So lift the leg up and then rotate at the ankle joint. Bring it the other direction. Bring the foot up and down. And then curl the toes, open the toes wide. Curl the toes, open one more time. Let's do that on the other side. So rotate first. Bring it the other direction. Curl the toes, open wide. All right, lower down. Lift the heels off the floor and then lift the toes and lean back a little bit until you feel the abdominals wake up. Lift, go back. Again, lift the heels, go back. One more time. All right, very good. We bring the knee in. We lift the arms up and overhead. Bring the other knee in. So you're kind of rounding through the back as you do this, and then do a little arching as the arms go up. So your spine kind of arches a bit. Remember, as we go, please be careful. Anything going on, any injury, modify, skip. Last one on each side. All right, bring it back to center. We go for a little walk in place. So the arms are going to come in, and you're going to go up, lifting the opposite arm to the leg. So make sure it's left leg, right arm, and then begin to add a little bit more of a vigorous movement. Up and down. Very good. All right, kick, kick, and cross. So you're going opposite, crossing your midline. Straight arm, straight leg. Very good. One more. All right, touch the shoulder, touch the hip, open up the chest, shoulder, hip, open up. One more time. Very good. Open to the side. We bring the arms in, touching the elbows and the forearms and the hands. Open up nice and wide, squeeze the shoulders together. Bring them in, open wide. One more time. Bring them in, open wide. Reach one arm up, one arm down. Try to reach in opposite direction. So I'm leaning a little bit to the side, but not too much just yet. So trying to think of lengthening more through the arms and spine, then adding that side bend. Reach. All right, next time I reach, I am going to grab the chair and then lean over to that side. Bring it back to center and to the other side. Very good. Bring those arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers. Press up. Lift the heels off the floor. Hinge slightly forward. Keep the arms along the ears. Bring it back. Lift your toes. And if you can, lift the feet. If not, just lift the toes. Come forward. Hinge. You're on your toes. Reach back, either on your heels or feet off the ground. Two more times. And one more time. All right, very good. Bring the hands together at heart center, and we're going to come on the inside of that leg with that elbow. Come back to center and onto the other side. So as if you're bringing elbow to the knee, but instead you're bringing kind of like your quad to the elbow. One more time. And bring it back to center. Press the arms out. Round through your back. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Press the ceiling with your hands. Lean over to the right. Once you get there, bend the elbows so you can go a little deeper. Bring it back to center and to the other side. Straight first. And once you get there, bend the elbows. Come back to center. Release the arms. Reach through that side as if somebody's pulling you up, up. Press the sit bones down, but lift the ribs and the chest up. One more time. Come into that cactus again. We open the legs a little bit. Okay. Come either touch the knee or touch the inside of the leg. Come back to center. To the other side. Come back to center. Over to the side. One more time. Come back to center. Hold opposite knee. We go out on the edges of the feet rather, and then bring it on the inside. As you pull, you're pulling the arms out to the side, feeling a stretch on your back and arms. Open, bring it back to center. Switch the arm on the top. Again, roll out, roll in. Out, in. One more time. Out, in. Release, shoulder to the knee. Bring it back. Opposite, right? Shoulder to the knee. Up. One more to each side. Very good. Coming back to center, walk the legs. All right. Rotate around and around, warming up that hip joint. We do 3 out, and then we do 3 in. We go out and in 3 times. Very good. Keep the leg out on the 3rd time. Lean over onto the leg. Reach the arm over. On your next breath, come back to center. 3 times out, 3 times in on the other side. No, this one first. Gotta do this first. And then bring it the other direction. We open out and in. On the 3rd, we hold. Lean down, and now we reach onto the other side. Very nice. Bring it back to center. All right, we roll to this side. Okay, so the knee is bent. You're at the edge of the chair, so one leg is off the chair. We're gonna go. Inhale, straighten out the arms and straighten out the back leg. Bend and release the arms down. Again, lift up, arms up, legs straight. Bend, bring the arms back. Last time. Open, warrior 2. Warrior 2, face me. Very good. Reach back. Reach forward. Look at my trunk. Trunk faces forward. You're not closing down. You're keeping this up. Yes. One more time. Back. And bring it forward one last time. Very good. Come back to center. Pivot onto the other side. Hands to heart center. Knee begins bend. And then you lift the arms. Straighten, bend, and lower. Continue. Continue. Somebody coming in. On the next breath, bringing it back to center. Very good. Open the trunk towards the front. Very good. Bring it back. And bring it forward. Back. And forward. And bring it back to center. Open the legs nice and wide. And then toe heel. Can you please keep your camera on? The person that I just let into the room, please keep your camera on. The camera needs to be on for the class. All right, press the heels of the hand up towards the ceiling. Lift the heels off the floor. Push the arms up. Very good. Bring them back to center, back to heart. One more time. Lift the heels, press. And bring it back. One more time, press. All right. We go up to standing. We go back and sit down. Now remember, if you need to use your hands to come up, that's okay. Use your hands and come up. Or use the hands on the chair to help you at least lift a little bit. Up. Bring it back down. We have 2 more. Up. Bring it back down. All right. Next time we go down, we pause and we lift. Only touch the chair. Do not sit. As best we can, right? Maybe you don't touch a chair, but at least you're trying. And then sit back down. Cross the leg. Bring the elbow into the outside of that leg. Add that twist. Keep the heels of the hands together. Very good. Open up the arms, create a little bit more of a twist, and bring it back to center. Release the leg. And it's okay if you can cross the leg, just put the arm in midair. Bring the arm here, twist, and then open the arms out. And bring it back to center. Very good. All right, take a pause here. Take a breath in. Breath out through the mouth. Again, in. Just letting a little bit of that heat out. All right, if you want a little water before we stand up to work behind the chair, you can drink a little bit of water. So if you prefer to stay seated, you can, or if you get tired halfway there, it's okay for you to do so. All right, very good. All right, we go behind our chair. We'll warm up a little bit the feet. So just pedal the feet. Now remember, I hold on. If you don't need to hold on, just put the hands on the hips. Keep pedaling up and down. I think we froze for a little bit. All right. Again, you need to hold on, please do so. We're going to lift off the heel. As we go down, stay with the heels and the toes on the ground. Sit in an imaginary chair. Remember, you can see your toes when you look down, so please do keep the weight back to the heels. Lift up, nice and tall. Tippy toes. Rock back into the heels. Sit down. Very good. Yes, hands on the hips if you're not touching that chair. Bring it back one more time. This time, we hold here. We're not going up and down again. If you can, release the hands from that chair. Keeping the knees facing the front, open like a book, little twist. Keep the knees to the front, twist your spine, bring it back, open to the other side. Now remember, work with breath. We have one more to each side. See if you can stay seated. Bring it back and bring it back to center. Reach those arms up and overhead, palm tree. Try to lengthen up as tall as you can. On your next breath, from the hip, hinge forward into a forward fold. Legs remain straight and maybe the trunk can stay parallel to the floor. Deep breath in, full breath out. One more time, deep breath in, full breath out. All right, bend into the knees one last time here. Find that imaginary chair. Lift one heel off the floor, drop it down. Lift the other heel, drop it down. Switch, drop it, last one. Okay, swan dive, halfway, or maybe you put the hands lower in the chair if that feels okay. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, bending through the knees, coming all the way up to that palm tree, Urdhva Hastasana. Now here, hold below the wrist, lean a little bit. So you're kind of using your hand to kind of gently pull on the other side. Bring it to center and to the other side. Beginning to come a little bit deeper into that side bend. Hips one way, shoulders the other way. Last one. Bring that back to center. Arms go behind. Whether you can interlace the fingers or not, doesn't matter. If not, lengthen and reach the arms back if you can grab them. Lift the chest up. Now, holding here, begin to gently rotate the head. Gentle circles. Bring the head to rotate the other direction. And bring it back to center. Tilt the head over to the left. ear to shoulder, only the head, no shoulders. And bring it to the other side. Come back to center, look down towards your chest, like on the side. Bring it to center, slowly to the other side. And bring it back. Release the hands, find mountain pose. Take an in breath. Big out breath. In breath, out breath. All right, go side to side, loosen up the arms. Empty coat sleeves. Try to let the arms swing, even if you don't rotate the spine too much. Careful when we come forward that you don't hit yourself on the chair. Swing the arms forward and back. Let them be free. Front and back, yes. All right, side to side, one more time. And forward and back, last time. All right, very good. Behind the chair, you hold on to the chair, you open the legs a little bit wider. You keep the chair there and if you need it, right? If your balance is okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna put mine to the side so you can see my legs. So I'm gonna turn the toes out towards the side. Keeping the spine straight, I'm gonna go down and pick something from the floor and bring it back up. You don't have to go all the way down, right? You can just go a little bit. Pick it up, bring it up. One more time, bring it down, bring it up. Okay, bring the left hand over to the right, palm facing up. Turn it facing down and bring it back to center. Bring it over to the other side and down. You're going side to side. Hand faces up, but then it faces down on the way down. One more to each side. All right, come back to center. Come into cactus and sit, bringing the knees to face out. Breathe in and breathe out. We go up, touch the hands, sit, squeeze the shoulders and bring the arms back. You keep a cactus shape. Bring it up, cactus shape. All right, extend those arms out, straighten out through the arms. Pivot, bring the left foot in, left foot out. We're in warrior two. Warrior two. Remember, you can hold on with the back hand in warrior two. All right, we're gonna move the warrior. So we're gonna go all the way back and bring it all the way forward like we did in the chair. Bring it all the way back, all the way forward. Last one, all the way back, all the way forward. Come back to warrior two, straighten out the front leg. Lower the hand down for triangle. Nothing is bent now, right? Legs are straight for triangle. The arm comes right out of the shoulder. See if you can look up to the ceiling towards the hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring it back, turn the toes, release the hands out. Roll the shoulders up and back. Take a little break before we do the other side. Here we go. Pivot, back toes in, front toes out. You have front knee bent. You're in warrior two. We're going to move it. We go back. We come forward and to the side. Bring it back. Remember to pause in warrior two. Pause here. Pause warrior two. Then bring it over. Bring it back. Back. Last one here. Come back through warrior two. Straighten out the front leg. Find triangle pose. Bring the toes to face the front. Arms out to the side. Arms go back. This time you interlace the fingers. Open the chest just like we did before. But we're going to fold forward halfway as the arms extend up. Big breath in and full breath out. Inhale, bring those arms up. Release the arms over to the side. Toe, heel the feet, slow on the way up so you don't upset the back. Come and bring the feet all the way together. All right, we do balance next. So you're going to bring the right foot forward, the left foot is going to stay back. You're going to shift the weight to the front foot and then to the back foot. Front foot, back foot. Okay, we add to this. So you're going to lift the heel when you come forward and then the toes of the front foot when you go back. Back heel, front foot. All right, we add the arms. We move it forward and we push it. Forward and push it. One more. Push it. Now we open like big wings. In, out, in, out, and one more time. We come on the toes of that foot. I'm sorry, on the heels, lifting the toes. If you can, we go down and we go up and open the arms like this. If this is too much, keep your toes down, okay? If you cannot be on your heel. So the only leg that's bending is the back leg. All right, come back to center. Bring both feet to the ground. Take an in-breath and an out-breath. So we have a long sequence before we get to the bending forward. First, you rock the weight forward and back. Do not lift anything off the ground. Then you lift the toes when you go back and the heel when you come forward, the back heel. I'm going to add the arms in a moment. We go arms back, breathe in, push, breathe out. You're moving with breath. All right. We open the wings. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep rocking the weight on your feet. One more. All right. You stay on the heel if possible. If not, the entire foot is on the ground. Come to the knee, pick up, open up, look to the ceiling. And you're gazing down and up. One more time. And bring yourself back to center. Take an in-breath. This time out through the mouth. Ah, let it go. In-breath. Ah, let it go. We have a down dog behind the chair. If you prefer to work a little bit deeper and put the hands on the seat of the chair, you can. So either way, here on the seat of the chair, you press back for down dog. It's like an L shape. Once you get here, see if you can look towards your navel. If that's too much, look towards your big toes. Bring your right foot between the legs of the chair. Right foot, legs of the chair. Push yourself back and find warrior one. Now, my arms can be up for my warrior one, or I can hold on with one hand on the chair and the other arm up. Again, I'm going to move that warrior one, so I'm going to lift the back heel, and as I go back, I'm going to reach and straighten out the front leg and come on the heel. Lift into the toes of the back, heel of the front. One more time. Again, you can hold on if needed. All right, straighten out the leg. Everything is on the floor as you go down into pyramid. Pyramid pose. Pyramid pose. Now, if you feel okay, lifting the toes of the front foot off the floor and staying on the heel, that's going to deepen that stretch and that front leg. You don't have to, right? Everything is optional. All right, bring it back to center. We go back to down dog first. So press all the way back. Allow the breath to deepen. Switch sides. Left leg comes between the legs of the chair. Bend into the front knee. Find warrior one and hold it first. Right, stabilizing here. If you feel unstable when we start rocking off the heel and off the toes, bring one hand down. You could switch the other hand. We lift the back heel. We rock back, lift the front toes. Leg straight when you go back, knee bends when you go back, forward. One more time. Drop the toes down to the floor. We go into the pyramid. So straight legs on both ends, pyramid pose. Again, if you lifted the toes on the back on the other side, just do it here, front toes off. On the next breath, inhale and bring it back up. This time we come forward and into mountain pose instead of down dog. Just take an inhale and an exhale here. All right, we transition to tree pose, but we're going to fly the tree. So keep the hand on the chair to begin with, unless your balance is okay to release the hands for branches. So we open and close. Try to keep your hips towards the front of the room. All right, it's a flying tree, so you're going to lift that knee to hip height if that feels okay, and keep the heel aligned with your knee. If I'm able to release my hands, I will. Otherwise, I'll just stay with one branch or no branches. If you need both branches here, that's fine. All right, lift that leg up in front of you, right? The hip comes, the knee aligns with the hip. And then you're going to place the foot in heel toe alignment. So in tandem balance, right? Where your one foot is right in front of the other. And if I'm able to release my arms, I'll lift them up. So your feet are like this, right? Toe, heel. Very nice. Stay straight up, look straight ahead. All right, we'll let it go. Release the hands. In breath and out breath. All right, we got the other side to do. So if you need, open and close first, right? Warming up here. All right, open it to the side. It's either one branch or both branches up. Try to align knee and hip and heel and knee. The next breath, you bring that foot right in front, and then you place a heel toe alignment. If the arms can go all the way up, they both go up. Otherwise, just lift the other arm or keep them both on the chair. It doesn't matter. Stay nice and upright. Very good. All right, let it go, shake it off. All right, we have one more tree on each side. This is a traditional tree. So if you keep the foot on the ground, if you bring it here, if you bring it all the way up here, it doesn't matter. Just pick a tree, and then the hands are going to be at heart center. All right, with the hand that's closer to the chair, if you're on the side, extend the same arm and same leg away from each other as you lean slightly forward. Tap the knee and the hand, extend it out. With breath, 2, extend it out, 3, and then release. Breath in, breath out. All right, if you're on the other side of that chair and you need the chair, then go to the other side. Again, it's your traditional tree pose. If I can release my hands, they will be here at heart center. Again, if you need to hold on, the hand goes here. If not, on the hip. It's the same arm and leg. You extend it away from one another, hinge slightly forward, and you tap it 3 times, in and out. And bring it back to mountain as tall as you can. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, we'll come back to the chair. If you need a little bit more water, you can. Have some. Take a moment to find your breath. Taking longer exhales. Maybe adding a pause between each breath. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Continuing to lengthen the exhale. Find 2 more rounds like that. Now notice how you do with these breathings and the stops. Are you able to stay on task? Is your mind wandering? It's okay if it does, but just notice, right? That's frontal brain. Am I able to concentrate on the task at hand? Open your eyes after the next one. Eagle arms, so you stack the elbows together, or you try to, right? You walk the arms close together until the elbows stack, and then you bring maybe the hands to touch, trying to stack the forearms together. But you could also be like this. So anywhere where you're feeling a stretch here, that's good. All right, we're gonna lift the elbows slightly up and open the legs a little bit. Be careful, keep your abdominals in as you bend a little bit down. It could be more than what I'm doing, it could be less. It's up to you, just see how that feels. Lift up, gentle back bend, lift the elbows off the floor, and then bring that down. Let's do that one more time. And then bringing it back to center. All right, switch the arms. Hold it first, try to get the alignment here. And then again, you bring it down, and then you lift the elbows off the chest into a gentle back bend. Bring it down, bring them up. Last one. And bring it up. Release the arms. Take a breath in and a breath out. Hands hold here to your knees, finding some very slow and gentle cat-cows. Round the back. Inhale, lift the chest. Notice where it feels tight, rigid, or stiff. Maybe you want to do a holding there. So maybe you come in and you feel like the cat is a little tight, like you feel your neck. You can pause there, take a deep breath, and then continue with the movement. Maybe it's the chest that you feel like that rigidity. Maybe you want to hold it and take a deep breath. So do as it feels good in your body today. One more time. And bring it back to center. Take your time. We do circles with the trunk, so trunk comes forward to the side, to the back, and to the other side. They could be little circles or big. Just, again, see what the body wants today. Bring it the other direction. And bring it back to center. Breath in and breath out. All right, let's work a little bit in the hips. So we lift up the edge of the foot, the knee goes out. Right, working that external rotation. After this next set, we go into internal rotation. So we got to open the legs a little bit wider, cave in the knees, And the edge of the foot goes up, but the knee stays in. In. And I always say it just feels weird, this movement, right? We don't do a lot of this. Next time you lift it up, hold it. Hold it up, hold it up. Let it go. Lift the other side, hold it. All right, and then let it go. Cross the leg. If you're able to cross the leg, you're going to find like a little triangle right here. So the bone here on the side of the foot is right on the outside of the knee. Interlace the fingers. Grab the leg. I'm not in figure 4 just yet. You're going to draw the leg in towards you and out. So you're getting more the side of the leg first. Out. Bring it in. Out. Bring it in and hold it and gently turn over to that side. As you look towards the back of the room and over that shoulder, you're going to find an object to look at. So something that is neutral, right? Not like a frame with somebody's picture or anything like that. Just like a chair or a smudge on the floor. Gaze towards it and don't lose it. Come back to center. Foot stays in figure 4 stretch, and now you fold a little bit forward. Bring it back down and up. One more time. Hold here. All right, the hand is going to come right here and get in the toes. So you're going to interlace your toes and your fingers. You have to put the hand from the bottom part, right? Not from the top. And you're using the same hand, the opposite hand on that foot. You might need the other hand to help you bring the fingers in all the way towards the beginning of the toes. Once you get there, and you might get there, maybe not, it's not today, right? You go around and circle that leg or the foot at the ankle, around and around. Bring it the other direction. And then bring the toes down. You gently pull the toes down and then you bring them to the top. Pull them down, bring them up. One more time, down and up, and then pull them out. It's like a tug of war there between the fingers and the toes. Very good. Release it. Get the first 2 set, so the big toe and the second toe, and move one forward, one back. One forward, one back. And then the other side, or the other one forward, one back. Switch, one forward, one back. And the last set. All right, very good. That's a long sequence, if I can remember all of that. All right, we cross the other leg. Remember, first we were in that triangle shape. You interlace the fingers, you let the leg out, and you bring it in. Out and in. Next time you bring it in towards your chest, straighten up, and then twist a little bit and look over the back shoulder. Again, find that point, gaze softly at it, but don't lose it. Keep that breath flowing. Bring that back to center slowly. Again, you bring the figure 4, and now you move it forward and back, right? Opening up a little bit through the hips. Hold the stretch. You're going to bring the other hand, interlace the fingers. Use the other fingers to bring those fingers in between the toes as deep as you can. Once you get there, rotate around and around. Bring it the other direction. Again, bring the toes down, bring them up, down and up. And then gently pull them out. Pull them out. Release. And now use both hands. One toe goes forward, the other toe goes back. Do the other set. The other set. And one last time. And bring that down. Release. Sit all the way into the back of the chair. Take a breath in. Big exhale. Again, breath in. One more. Just comfortable all the way into the back of your chair. If you don't want to close your nose with your hand because you touch your toes, that's okay. But the breath is in and out through the left now. So I can do it. If I pay attention enough without even touching my right nose, I can bring that breath in and out through the left. So again, if you don't mind, you know your toes are clean and you don't mind bringing that hand there, then close the right. If not, keep it down and then in and out comes that breath through the left. Try to isolate that nostril. Now that takes more concentration for sure. After that next round, if your hand is up, bring it down and just get ready for relaxation. Comfortable, your eyes closed or open. So if closing your eyes is okay, do so. If you tend to suffer from anxiety and depression, please keep your eyes open, find a point straight ahead, and keep a soft gaze. Again, you want to find a point that is neutral and it doesn't carry any feelings, right? Like a chair or a smudge or something like that. Let's take a few minutes of silence, trying to relax from the crown of the head to the bottom of the feet. Your body like a weightless waterfall, letting go as much as you can. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be at peace and strong today. Today. Beginning to slowly deepen the breath. Noticing how you feel, any change or shift, if there is any. Move your fingers and your toes. Move your head gently from side to side and slightly forward and back. Very gently roll the shoulders up and back. And then reach the arms up and overhead. Take an in breath. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Go from the inside and up. Inhale up. Exhale, come through the middle. Do that again from the outside in first. Arms up. And then from the inside and out. Bring the hands together. Taking a moment of gratitude towards yourself for coming to find your yoga practice. You can say your name after Namaste as you thank yourself for coming. Namaste. All right. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Griselle. I'm here once a month and on Thursdays for the neuroplasticity class. So I'll send the recording after. Again, please submit the form. And if I don't have your email, put it. Otherwise, I'll just send it. Thank you. I'll see you. If I don't see you Thursday, I'll see you in April.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you.